Right, absolutely. Let's also go across on the ground to our reporters and Priyanka right now reporting from Surat. Now, Surat, of course, is where a lot of this contest will actually take place, isn't it, Priyanka? The Aam Aadmi Party extremely hopeful that they'll be able to make a dent in these assembly elections after having won the local body polls.
Well, that's right, Nupur, and pushing the point that Abhishek was also making, pushing it a little further as far as Surat municipality is concerned. And of course, we had seen that the BJP had been in a huddle post those 2021 municipality elections, where the Aam Aadmi Party had been able to get a foot in the door to Gujarat politics, is what they believe. Since that is the kind of on that result is where they're saying that they will be they were campaigning for the assembly elections as well. In fact, we have seen some of the councillors and the corporators as well who have been campaigning for the Aam Aadmi Party on the ground here in Surat as well. And of course, we did see post those elections, post the results had come out, we had seen that the BJP chief, that is C.R. Patil, who also hails from Surat, who had just cast his vote in Surat as well, he had also been taking several meetings. In fact, there were review meetings that had been carried out in Surat to make sure that the BJP's performance also becomes a little better in the upcoming assembly elections as well. Out of the 16 constituencies in Surat, there's only one that the Congress has been able to get. But as Abhishek was also pointing out, the kind of damage that the Aam Aadmi Party will be doing in the vote share of the Congress party is also something that we will have to wait and watch as to how that really pans out on the ground. But we do see that the kind of campaigning that was being done by the Aam Aadmi Party and the factors that they were hoping to bank upon. Now, remember, in 2017, the Patidar factor was very much prominent, and of course, Surat had been the hotbed for that. And we had seen some of the Patidar agitation leaders, including Gopal Italia, including Alpesh Kathiria. These are some of the known faces of the Aam Aadmi Party now. And the strategy of the Aam Aadmi Party had also been to garner those vote shares towards the Aam Aadmi Party as well. But we will have to see as to how much that factor really works on the ground. In terms of Gopal Italia, he's contesting from Katargam, where in fact the incumbent minister as well is fighting from, and we had seen the kind of stumping that Dashna Jardosh had also been doing on the ground in Katargam in the last few hours of the campaigning that was being carried out by the BJP. Now, also talking about Alpesh Kathiria from the Varacha Road constituency, and whether or not the Patidar factor will also be working there is something that we will have to see that. But these are some of the known faces of the Patidar agitation that had been very much prominent in the 2015 agitation, and they had been campaigning for the Congress party in 2017 as well. Now, these are also considered to be some of the close friends of Hardik Patel, and they had been working in close proximity with him in Surat as well in the last elections of 2017, where the BJP had seen a tough fight from the Congress as well. But of course, those factors have seemed to be nullified because Hardik Patel himself, one of the bigger faces of the Patidar agitation, have joined the BJP, and of course, Gopal Italia and Alpesh Kathiria are campaigning for the Aam Aadmi Party as well. So those factors are something to be watching out for. And as of now, we are in the Majra constituency, and we are waiting for the Home Minister Harsh Sanghvi to also come here and cast his vote. He is also somebody who's to be watched out for, a very known face of the BJP, somebody who's working very closely as far as the entire strategy for the elections is concerned. Time and time again, we have seen Harsh Sanghvi also there in meetings with the Prime Minister, with C.R. Patil, with several union leaders. In fact, we had seen a couple of days ago when that massive roadshow that was being organized by the Prime Minister in Surat, and he had stayed overnight in Surat, and there was a closed-door meeting with all of these leaders as well to talk about exactly these issues, to also talk about the strategy as far as the BJP is concerned to be campaigning in Surat as well, and how to also nullify these factors of the Patidar agitation and also the known faces of the Aam Aadmi Party, and also pacify those kind of issues is also something that had been discussed. So, of course, Surat, is a very main district, a main place, in fact, that we will have to wait and watch for. But as of now, the voting, in fact, continues. First few hours of voting underway, and voters are still pouring in as we see.